13.2. Question number 3. Any doubt up to the question 2? Huh? No doubt. Okay, good. Now the question number 3. In question number 3, Sham, please read question.
A gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to 30% of its volume.
It means the sugar syrup in the container is 30% of the volume of the gulab jamun, है ना? 30%. Okay.
Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamun.
What is the measurement for the gulab jamun?
Length is 5 centimeters.
The length of whole gulab jamun is 5 centimeter. Okay.
And diameter is 2.8.
And diameter is 2.8. 2.8. 2.8 means 1.4 centimeter is the radius of the gulab jamun. So gulab jamun is in this shape, a cylindrical in the middle and hemisphere on both the ends. So this gulab jamun, you have to find the volume of one gulab jamun. So what should you do, Daisy? How can you find the volume of the gulab jamun? Volume of cylinder. And the shape of the gulab jamun is like the cylinder in the middle and adjoining two hemisphere on both the ends. So how can you find the volume of this gulab jamun?
By adding volume of
हाँ
cylinder with two
hemispheres. So in case of volume we know that what should we do? We have to add all the volumes of the figure. Sit down, Mira. So you can find the volume of one gulab jamun. First of all, you have to write the measurement which are given in the question. For example, the length of gulab jamun is equal to 5 centimeter. This is the whole length of the gulab jamun. How can you find the length? This length of cylindrical portion, or you can say the height of the cylinder. How can you find this length of the cylinder? Achal, how can you find the length of the cylindrical portion? You know the total length of the gulab jamun is 5 centimeter, huh? So how can you find the length of this cylindrical portion? 5 minus 1.2? 4, okay. 1.4 from one end and 1.4 from other end. Since the height of the hemisphere is equal to the radius of the hemisphere, so the height of this hemisphere is 1.4 and this one is also 1.4. So we can find the length of the cylindrical portion by subtracting the height of both the hemisphere from the whole length of the gulab jamun, है ना? So we can say the length of cylindrical portion is equal to 5 minus 1.4 plus 1.4. It will be 2.2 centimeter. Okay. So, Siddhanta, now you have to find the volume of one gulab jamun. So, volume of one gulab jamun is equal to the volume of cylinder. What is the volume of cylinder, brother? 5 square h. And of hemisphere?
Plus 2 into 2 by 3.
Okay. This is 2 into 2 upon 3 pi r cube. This is the volume of two hemisphere plus cylinder. So we can take pi r square as a common. Pi r square. Here will be h. Here will sit down here. Plus 4 upon 3r. Now we can put the values of height and the radius and can find the volume of one gulab jamun. Please do this. Complete it. I think the pi is 22.3.14. No. Please solve this question. After calculation, I think it was 6.16 into 12.413. Now we know that there are 45 gulab jamun. So this is the volume of 1 gulab jamun. Can you find the volume of 45 gulab jamun? And by multiplying it by 45. So I am going to rub this upper portion. So you can write the volume of 45 gulab jamun. It will be 45 multiplied with 6.16 into 12.2 upon 3. Because this is the volume of 1 gulab jamun, है ना? You have to find the 40 gulab jamun, volume of 45 gulab jamun. Now we know that the whole volume of the syrup is 30% of the volume of 45 gulab jamun. If you want to find the volume of the sugar syrup here, so we will say volume of sugar syrup. It will be 30% of the volume of 45 gulab jamun. That is 45 into 6.16 into 12.2 upon 3. Now please calculate this one and tell me what is the answer. So after calculation, it is 338.184 centimeter cube, है ना? Unit is very important for math and for physics. Now can I rub this up? Okay, now I am going to rub it. Question number 4. Answer your doubt is question number 4. A pan is stand made up of wood in the shape of the cuboidal. Dishan, please read the question. This is a cuboidal. Wait. This is a cuboidal shaped stand, not pan stand. Dishan,
Which has 4 conical depressions.
measurement of the cuboidal portion is
15 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 3
15 centimeter by
10 centimeter.
10
centimeter.
height
3.5.
3.5. So these are the measurement of this wooden portion, in which it has 4 conical cavities. 4 na? Is it 4? So these are the conical cavities here. Okay, this is the pen stand.
The radius of the depression is 0.5 centimeter
The radius is 0.5 centimeter of each conical depression,
and the depth is 1.4
and the depth is 1.4
centimeter.
centimeter. Thank you, Ram. Sit down, please. Now you have to find the volume of the wood used in this stand. So, Anchal, how can you find the volume of the wood which you use in this cuboidal pen stand? Yes, we have to separate the volume of these 4 cones from the volume of this cuboid. आपने डिप्रेशन कट किया ना, फॉलो कर दिया है. कुछ चीज आपको बोला था काट के निकाली है, तो वॉल्यूम सेपरेट कर दो. कुछ ऐड किया तो उसको प्लस कर दो. So for this question, we can find the volume of the wood used by separating the volume of 4 cones from this cuboid. So the volume of the wood used will be 15 into 10 into 3.5. This is the volume of cuboid, है ना? And what is the volume of one cone? One conical cavity. Very good. So for the 4 conical cavities, we have to subtract the 4 cones. Minus 4 into 1/3 pi value. Now given it is 22.7. 1/3 pi all square. What is all here? can you calculate this question? Achal, what was the problem? Why this question was in your doubt? Achal, what was the problem with the question? Okay, so now, so can you do this question yourself? Anyone has doubt in this question? Ritika? No doubt? Okay. Question number 5. I'm going to rub this one. Achal, can I rub it? Rishant, please read question with us. Question 5.
A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. Its height is 8 centimeters.
A vessel is in the form of inverted cone. This is inverted cone, है ना?
Its height is 8 centimeters.
And the height of this inverted cone is 8 centimeter.
And radius of its top is 5 centimeters.
And the radius of the top is 5 centimeter. Okay.
It is filled with water from up to the brim.
Okay. We have filled this vessel up to the brim with water.
When lead shot, each of which is of radius 0.5 centimeters.
These spherical balls of made up of lead. Where what are you doing in this notebook? Look at here. You don't do anything in notebook now. जब समझा दो उसके बाद इतना जो लिखना है अभी कुछ नहीं लिखना. So this is these are the spherical lead shots having the radius of
0.5 centimeters.
0.5 centimeter. The radius of the spherical ball is 0.5 centimeter.
Are dropped into the vessel.
Drop into the vessel.
1/4 of the water flows out.
Okay. When we drop these balls, the 1/4 volume of the water comes out from the vessel. है ना? अब आपने फिर से पढ़ा है. अभी कोई भी चीज आप दबा रहे हो तो कितना पानी बाहर आएगा, जितना वॉल्यूम अपना अंदर गया है उतना ही तो पानी बाहर आता है. So we can say the volume of the spherical ball lead shots, spherical lead shot is equal to the volume of the water which is flows out from the vessel. तो जितना पानी बाहर आया उसका वॉल्यूम और जितना वॉल्यूम आपने अंदर डिप किया उसका वॉल्यूम इक्वल होगा. निशान?
Find the number of lead shot dropped in the vessel.
Thank you. So you have to find how many lead shots have you dropped into this vessel. Vishal, can you explain how can we do this question?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first we find the volume of the cone.
Okay, first of all we will find the volume of the cone. Replace the volume of the water which is filled in the cone.
Then 1/4 of the water
It flows out.
Yes, ma'am. So the volume of the sphere is equals to the 1/4 of the water.
Okay, the volume of the N lead shots. According to physics, we know that the volume flows out from the vessel is equal to the volume of the volume of the object which will drop into the liquids. So जितना आपने volume अंदर डाला उतना ही पानी बाहर आएगा. So we can say the 1/4 volume of the water is equal to the volume of N lead shots. If we drop N lead shots into the vessels, it means the volume of N lead shots is equal to the volume of the water flows out to the vessels. Is it clear? Thank you. Sit down. Priyashu, now here are the formulas. I have to write a complete question here, or is it enough to you to write only the hints? Only hint. Will be enough? Huh? Okay, good. Yes, Priyashu. Now the volume of this water fill in the vessel. I am writing like the volume of water in vessel. Okay, what is the volume?
Volume of cone equal to 1/3 pi r square.
1/3 pi r is how much? Pi. R square into h. This is the volume of the vessel. Now we know that the 1/4 of the volume is 1/4 of water is comes out from the vessel. So we can say the 1/4 of water in the vessel is equal to 1/4 into 1/3 pi r square into h. This is the water which comes out from the vessel, है ना? Now if the number of lead shots, let the number of lead shots are n. So first of all, tell me what is the volume of each lead shot. What is the volume of each lead shot? It is spherical in shape.
4/3.
Yes, good. 4/3 pi r cube. This is the volume of one lead shot. Now we know that we drop Daisy, don't write anything in your notebook now. If you drop n lead shot into the vessel, then you will say the volume of n lead shots will be n into 4/3 pi r cube. Now you can say the volume of n lead shot is equal to the volume of water flows out from the vessel Siddhamitra. So you can write like this: volume of n lead shots is equal to volume of water flows out from the vessel. That is 1/4 the volume of cone. So we don't need to put the value of pi here because we know that pi will cancel out with the pi. So it will be easy for us to calculate the question. आप कभी भी बीच में आंसर निकालने की कोशिश मत करा करो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में। इनको एंड तक कैलकुलेट करो और कैलकुलेशन को जितना कम कर सकते हो उतना बढ़िया है। अगर आप यही मल्टीप्लाई करने बैठ जाओगे तो आपका बहुत सारा टाइम चला जाएगा। आपको पता है आपको वॉल्यूम इक्वल टू में डालना है। जब आप वॉल्यूम इक्वल टू में डालते हो पाई पाई तो कैंसिल होते ही होते हैं, तो वहां कैलकुलेशन आपकी कम होगी। ठीक है, सो नाउ वी कैन फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ n by dividing the volume of cone 1/4 cone by volume of one sphere. Is any doubt? So can you do this question yourself? Please write down in your notebook. Now Nishant, please read question number 6.
A solid iron core consisting of cylinder of height of 20 cm.
A solid has a cylinder of the height क्या लिखा है?
220 cm.
220 centimeter. Okay.
And radius 60 cm.
And radius is 60 centimeter. 60, huh? Okay.
Standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 cm.
मुझे तो आता है पहला वाला क्वेश्चन एक बार देख लो क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. आयरन पोल वाला क्वेश्चन है ये.
That's not what गलत पड़ गया.
हाँ वही. Which is surrounded by.
इसका base diameter 24 है. तो radius क्या है?
Surrounded by another cylinder of height 60 centimeter and radius 8 centimeter. Question number 6, na? Radius is 8 centimeter now and height is 60.
60 cm.
Okay.
बड़े वाले का radius
कितना है?
12.
Okay, diameter 24. Radius is 12 centimeter.
Find the mass of the pole. Given that 1 centimeter cube of iron has approximately 8 gram
Yes.
mass.
According to question, we know that 1 centimeter cube of iron having the weight 8 gram. So if we want to find the weight or we can say the mass of the iron weight, first we have to find the volume of the iron. Huh? So in this case we have two cylinders, one above the other. एक का radius कम है, एक का radius ज़्यादा. सीधा होता है. Rather, how can you find the volume of this figure?
Volume of upper cylinder is
Plus the volume of the lower cylinder. And what is the formula for finding the volume of cylinder?
square.
Pi r square h. In first case the r is h. Sorry. Pi r square into h is how much? 60. And in second case it is pi 12 square. 8 is the radius ना? Diameter तो नहीं दिया ना? 8 radius दिया ना?
It's not.
And the height is 220. For this question we can take pi as a common. और जितना कॉमन लेके, बट कॉमन जब आप यहाँ लेते हो तो बहुत बड़े ध्यान से कॉमन लेना. कई बार आप कॉमन लेने में गलतियाँ कर जाते हैं कि रेडियस अलग अलग है, हमें पता चला 4 स्क्वायर कॉमन ले लिया. तो बहुत ध्यान से कॉमन लेते हैं, वैल्यूज को देखते हुए हम यहाँ पे पाई कॉमन ले सकते हैं. और जितना जितना वैल्यूज आप कॉमन लोगे तो कैलकुलेशन आपकी कम हो जाएगी. और जितनी कैलकुलेशन कम हो जाएगी गलतियाँ उतनी कम होगी. जितनी ज्यादा कैलकुलेशन होती है उतनी ज्यादा गलती की पॉसिबिलिटी होती है. जितना कम आप क्वेश्चंस में कैलकुलेशंस कर देते हो उतनी कम गलतियां होती हैं। चलो सीधा बेटा, आई थिंक यू कैन डू दिस क्वेश्चन योरसेल्फ। सारे खुद ही करते हो। आई एम हियर टू हेल्प यू ओनली। कर सकते हैं ना, दिस इज ओनली कैलकुलेशन, यू नो हाउ कैन यू मल्टीप्लाई, हाउ कैन यू डिवाइड, सो you can do this question yourself. In mensuration you have to write every value which is given in the question. Say what is the radius of the largest cylinder, what is the radius of the smaller cylinder, what is the height of the largest cylinder, what is the height of the smaller cylinder, and then the volume of the cylinder is this one. Okay, after finding the value we know that the one centimeter cube having the weight of 8 gram. So after finding the volume we can multiply it with the 8 gram. Or if the answer is more than 1000, then don't forget to convert it into kilogram. आपको पता है एक 1 kg में 1000 ग्राम होता है ना, तो कभी भी आपके आंसर अगर 1000 ग्राम से ऊपर पहुंच गया तो उसको kg में कन्वर्ट करना नहीं भूलना। ओके, आप इसको नोट कर सकते हैं। Vaibhav, what are you doing? थोड़ा काम को सिंसियरली करना सीखो और काम को सीरियसली करके लाया करो। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7। Yes, Ashant, question number 7.
A solid consisting of a right circular cone of height 120 centimeters.
Okay. Right circular cone of height, how much?
120.
120 centimeter. The height of the conical portion is 120 centimeter.
And radius 60 centimeters.
And radius is 60 centimeter.
Standing on a hemisphere of radius 60 centimeters.
This cone is standing on a hemisphere having the same radius, that is 60 centimeter.
Is placed upright in a right circular cylinder full of water.
Now we are placing this figure, this object into a cylinder,
Such that it touches the bottom.
such that it touches the bottom of the cylinder.
Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 centimeters and height is 180.
Now the height of the cylindrical portion is 180 centimeter. If we going through the question, the height of the conical portion is 120 and the height of the hemisphere is 60. So actually the total height of this object is also 180 centimeter, है ना? So ये आपने ऐसे रखा हुआ है, पूरा का पूरा इसके अंदर फिट हो रहा है. And the radius of this cylinder is also 60 centimeter, having the same radius. What was the last line?
Find the volume of the water left in the cylinder if the radius of the cylinder is 60 and height is 180.
Okay. आपने इसको इसमें से बाहर निकाला है किसको ना? डाला है. It's full of water. So then it does not find the volume of the water left in the cylinder radius. Okay. Okay. अब इसके अंदर इसको डाला है. Place the pattern in cylinder. आपको पता है इसके अंदर पानी भरा हुआ था और आपने क्या करा इसके अंदर ये ऑब्जेक्ट आपने इसके अंदर डाल दिया. तो पानी बाहर आ गया होगा, है ना? आपको पता है क्या ना कितना पानी इसके अंदर बचा. So how can we find out how much water is left in the cylinder? Kashish, Krishna, Siddham. You have to find after placing this object inside the cylinder, how much water is left in the cylinder. Initially the cylinder was full of water.
Volume of cone.
Yes.
Volume of hemisphere.
Yes.
Minus volume of cylinder.
उल्टा नहीं बोल के आपने?
पहले volume of cylinder आएगा.
हाँ.
फिर cone फिर hemisphere.
Yes. So it means you have to separate the volume of this whole figure, that is the cone and the hemisphere, from the volume of the cylinder. If we separate the volume of this figure from the cylinder, we can find out how much water is left in the cylindrical portion. So after writing all the values which is given in the question, I am writing from the जहाँ से आंसर शुरू हो रहा है, मतलब सारे का रिजल्ट खुद लिख दोगे अपने आप से, है ना? सीधा बेटा. So we will say that the volume of water left in cylinder that is pi r square into h. This is the volume of cylinder, है ना? And we have to subtract the volume of these figure from the cylindrical portion. So I am writing a bracket here. Bracket से थोड़ा आसान हो जाता है कि दोनों को प्लस किया पूरे में से subtract कर दिया. Please don't do everything in your notebook now. जब पूरा क्वेश्चन हो जाए मैं समझा दूँ मैं आपसे कहूँ कि आप लिख लो तब लिखो और बीच में. So pi r square h minus the volume of cone, that is 1/3 pi r square into h is how much? 120 plus volume of hemisphere, that is 2/3 pi r square into r cube pi r cube 2/3 pi r cube. अब अगर इस क्वेश्चन में आप कॉमन लेते हैं तो बहुत केयरफुली कॉमन लेना. पाई तो समय से इजीली कॉमन दिख रहा है, मैंने ना 60 स्क्वायर में कॉमन आ रहा है, लेकिन जब भी आप इसमें क्वेश्चन में इसमें पर्टिकुलर में कॉमन होगा तो बहुत ध्यान से कॉमन लेना. We can take pi and 60 square as a common for reducing the calculation, है ना? आप जब भी कॉमन लेते हो कैलकुलेशंस को कम कर देते हो. So what is left here? It will 180 minus यहाँ क्या बचेगा? 1/3 into 120 और वहाँ क्या बचा?
प्लस
Yes. इस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन के जब आप कॉमन लेते हैं क्योंकि वहाँ पे एक साथ 3 वैल्यूज हैं तो बहुत ध्यान से कॉमन लेना. और आपको मैंने बोला आप जब भी कॉमन लेके क्वेश्चंस करते हो कैलकुलेशंस को कम कर देते हो, आपका टाइम भी बचता है और मिस्टेक्स भी बहुत कम होती है. लेकिन इस क्वेश्चन में तो आप बहुत ध्यान से कॉमन ले रहे हैं ना. कितना आ गया? pi into 60 स्क्वायर इट विल बी 180 माइनस कितना आ रहा है? 40 plus 40 80. So I am writing here pi into 60 square 60 into 60 into how much? 80. 180 minus 80 100. So now you can calculate it. The value of pi is not given in the question, so we have to write 22.7. Now please calculate this one and tell me the answer. This is the question number 7. This is the important question of NCERT. The same example is in the this is the example 7 is same like the question number 7.